Hey guys, what's going on? It's Carter, and this is the first official video in a new series I'm doing called 60 Seconds Slimmer. And so my hope with this series is that I can provide you with a quick and actionable strategy or tip in the matter of 60 to 90 seconds. I'm going to give myself 90 seconds because 60 seconds is a pretty quick amount of time. I don't know if I can give you like really good advice that quickly. But yeah, so that's the goal of this series. And so I'll start out in this video. And so this video is going to be a little bit longer than the rest of them just because I wanted to get that introduction out of the way. But the first tip I want to give you is about tracking your fitness journey. And so I recently wrote a blog post all about tracking, your progress, tracking your food, tracking your workouts, and everything like that, and I'll link that into the description below. But essentially, one of the biggest issues I see people make starting out is that they aren't tracking anything. Like, they just start eating healthier, or they start exercising more without any plan or any type of progress analysis. And so, for the first couple of weeks, this works for them. They're able to lose weight, but eventually, as you probably know, if you've tried that approach of just eating healthier or just exercising more in the past, what eventually happens is you hit a plateau, and then you don't know what to do. So you either try to eat more healthy, or you exercise more and more, and eventually it just gets to the point where it's unsustainable, or you're not seeing fast enough results, and you give in. And so tracking is extremely important, like during your weight loss journey. I think that you should be tracking your food in some way, whether that's through calorie counting or portion control or some kind of food diary, anything that makes it easier for you to know what you're eating on a daily basis, so that if you do plateau, you can go back and look at your diet and see where things might be going wrong. In terms of your progress, you should be taking your weight every morning, your waist measurements, other body measurements, but specifically I recommend you take your waist measurement and your body weight and take a weekly average of that, which I talk about in the article below. And then also you should be tracking your progress with your workouts. Now, I personally recommend strength training because I think it's the best way to work out when you're dieting, because it helps you hold on to lean muscle, which is important for your metabolism and your health. And it helps you burn or lose more weight from body fat. But even if you're running or doing any kind of sport, you should be doing something, or you should be keeping track of it in a way to where you're constantly making progress. So if you're lifting weights, you're doing a little bit more weight. If you're running, you're trying to do better times. If you're playing a sport, you're getting better, or however else you could figure out that you're making progress. Just some way to make sure that you're always making progress. And so that's my first tip for you guys, and this video is already 3 minutes long. The rest of these are going to be a lot shorter, between like a minute and a minute and a half. But yeah, so if you enjoyed this video, definitely give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, subscribe. And if you want to be a part of my Envision Being Thin tribe, my newsletter, then you can sign up for that in the link below with the blog post. So, alright, I'll see you guys in the next video.